Hey guys, I'm back with another video update. If you guys remember, a couple months ago I did a video with my buddy Jay where he went from totally non-vegan to strict Esselstyn vegan, and he stayed strict to it. I told you guys we would do an update with him. Previous to this, last time we did the video with you, I showed you a few different recipes. How much did you weigh at that point?
238.
238. And we're going to find out what you weigh today. But also your cholesterol was like
241.
241. And now,
It went,
after doing this for like a month and a half,
it was a month and 2 days, it went down to 155.
155. So his cholesterol went from like really high to perfect. And your weight, obviously you guys can see him. If you guys remember the other video, I can tell that you lost a lot of weight. I can see it in your face, your stomach.
Yep.
And we're gonna have him get on the scale in a little bit. How do you feel?
Great. I have tons of energy. I jog here and there, 3 to 6 miles every once in a while, probably 2 or 3 times a week. But my energy levels are great. I feel great. Before I was real logy, didn't feel good, didn't have a lot of energy.
Are a lot of people making comments saying like, wow, you look so different? And
yeah, some people are asking me if I'm okay because I lost so much weight since the last time they saw me, and I said, yeah, it's fine. I just changed my diet to vegan and a strict vegan diet, and they're all amazed. They all say they would never be able to do it, so they pretty much congratulate me.
And so from what I understand, you've stayed strict pretty much to the Esselstyn diet the entire time. I know when you went on vacation, you indulged in some vegan ice cream.
Yep. Yeah, I got Ben & Jerry's non-dairy vegan.
That's awesome.
I think it was the almond brittle, and that it was good. It was probably the best ice cream I've ever had. So,
And this is going from somebody that was non-vegan his entire life until a couple months ago.
Yep.
I do have another recipe that I'm going to show you today. Actually, I'm going to show you 2 things. We're going to change it up a little bit, and I promised you I would show you some things that were not really on the Esselstyn diet but still vegan, as kind of like a reward for doing this. Mm-hmm. We're going to make some waffles, and these are inspired by the Esselstyn recipe for waffles. I might change it up a little bit, but I've made them before and they're pretty good, and they're easy to make. And you can just throw them on your waffle maker or whatever and have them in a few minutes.
Cooking with the vegan zombie.
Back in 2004, we went shopping for the first time in a while, and I bought some pants, and they were 34s, and I haven't been able to wear them in a long, long time. Probably
14 years.
Yeah, probably close to that. And I can wear them again today, and they have room. So that goes to show you that this diet works no matter what anybody says. I'll challenge anything anybody says about the diet because it does work.
It does, yeah. So I know that it works because I lost like 20 some pounds, and my cholesterol went from like 185 to 142. We're gonna make some food now, so why don't you've already done your run for the day and everything. It's a new day. So before we eat all this food, why don't we get you on the scale to see what you are? Again, you were 238
when started.
When we started.
July 1st.
July 1st, 238. So let's see what he is now. What do you guys think? He stepped on the scale. 198.4. That's almost 40 pounds that you lost in just a few months on this diet. All right, these are really easy. This again was inspired.
Oh, you brought sharp knives this time.
I got a sharp knife because I remember last time it couldn't cut. So what I bought here, and this is kind of experimenting a little bit because normally I use garbanzo bean flour, but I saw oat flour, and I've never used oat flour, and oats are healthier for you, especially with cholesterol and stuff. So we're going to use some oat flour. So I got a cup and a half approximately of oat flour. Now you can use whatever flour, but use garbanzo bean flour, whole wheat flour or something, but this is a little bit better. And then I'm using a banana. Preferably I would like this banana to be a little bit more ripe. We're gonna mash this in there. You know what, that's kind of a small banana, so I'm gonna use 1.5 bananas, and we're just gonna mash that in there. Mash it. It's gonna make a paste. There's absolutely no sodium in the oat flour.
0 sugar, isn't it?
It's also gluten-free for all you gluten-free people out there. You could put water in there, but I like to use the vegan milk in here. I didn't want to bring the whole thing, so I got this clean canteen thermos. Keeps everything really cold.
I got Oatly in there.
So we're using Oatly from the white container because there's no oil in it. And I'm only going to put in 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of that. And that's what we're using. This is my new favorite. I've been saying it for months now, but this is my new favorite milk. How do you like it? You like it?
Good.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Did I just see that you posted something about maybe it was a pumpkin spice or something? What is that, for like a creamer for people's coffee? From Oatly?
It's not from Oatly, but there's a pumpkin spice that I found at Trader Joe's.
No, there was one Oatly that I thought there was a different one.
Oh no,
That oil in
there's
it.
a mocha one by Oatly.
Mocha.
Okay, what we have here is pure maple syrup. There's the only thing in this is maple syrup. There's no sugar, so it's not like one of those Aunt Jemimas or anything. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in for sweetener. And then also I have cinnamon, which we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon in, not too much. And then I got some baking powder, so we're just gonna put like a little teaspoon of that in there. It's all you need. This might actually need the other half of the banana. So we put 2 bananas in there.
Really come out.
Good eye. See? It's that Esselstyn Diet. We have our waffle maker turned on right now. And we also have some fruit. I got some blueberries and strawberries. If I had another banana, I would have cut that up. I should have bought 3 bananas and put that on top. The more fruit you can incorporate in there, that's always good. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit more milk in there. So that would be, I like to experiment. So that would be 4 tablespoons, which is 1/4 cup. Important message. He's a fire chief. Also, what I forgot to put in there, this is optional, but I like to put protein powder in there. So what I use is the 22-day nutrition. I'll put like half of a scoop in there. And this is all like, it's really clean. It's just pea protein, flaxseed, stuff
Smells
like that.
good.
It's good, and it gives that little vanilla taste to it. They also have strawberry and chocolate, but I mean, you could do whatever you want in here. You could throw blueberries in here. You could,
Looks like you can make cookies with it.
yeah, you could put chocolate chips in it. Just add enough either banana or vegan milk to make this consistency. That's what you're looking for. We're gonna take this over to the waffle maker. So that was a really easy recipe to make. We'll wait for those to cook over there. In the meantime, well, we have strawberries that we're gonna put on top. So with a sharp knife, we're just gonna cut those.
You have to say the sharp knife, huh?
Yeah. The next recipe is just, it's incredibly easy to make. We're gonna make some avocado toast. Do you have a toaster?
I hope so.
So we're using this Ezekiel 7 sprouted bread. We need an avocado and some bread that needs to turn into toast. So we're gonna toast the bread. Okay, avocado are not on the Esselstyn diet, but I don't think you have heart problems or anything like that. I think your cholesterol is good right now. If it starts to go up, you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you can incorporate some things like avocado and nuts back into your diet for the fats and everything, because you're exercising right, you're eating right, so there's really no reason not to. I'm not a doctor. As long as you feel good and you're still getting the results you want, then I don't see a problem with
And no
it.
meds to get my cholesterol down.
No meds whatsoever. Okay, so I'm just being careful with this sharp knife, and I'm just cutting it like this. Now you can put spices on it like salt, pepper. I didn't bring it with me, but I like to put the Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning on there. It's really good. But what I do have is this new stuff called Pop Zest that I just found, and this is like a cheesy nutritional yeast flavor. So we'll put some of that on top with our avocado toast, and we'll have kind of a breakfast brunch, real easy, and then that's it.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some fruit on top. We have some strawberries. I mean, you can make it look real pretty. That's what I would do in a zombie apocalypse. Probably just throw it all together. And then we also have some blueberries.
Blueberries,
A lot of nutrients in here, a lot of antioxidants. Blueberries are one of the best berries for you. These are big ones, so we're just gonna throw a few on there like that. Already that looks really good. I would put a banana on there too, but we used it. All right, so we're gonna use the pure maple syrup, and what Dr. Esselstyn says about sweeteners is out of all of the ones that you could use, this would be like the most natural and the best one for you, than throwing sugar or even agave on there. So
Okay.
he says use it sparingly, so we're just gonna kind of just dump it all on there. That's probably good right there. But that right there is what we have for our waffle. It looks good, but we do have to taste it.
Absolutely.
So, all right, so we have the avocado out there. You can mash it up whatever you want, but I just cut it up and throw it on there like that. I have some of this stuff, like I just told you, it's like a cheesy nutritional yeast thing. So this is like a really healthy snack. So here we go. We have these waffles. They look delicious. And our avocado toast. Put in a little bit of pepper, maybe a lot of bit of pepper on accident. So there it is. Easy to make. Let's see if it's good. Because that's the main thing. I've never used the oat flour before.
There we go. It's good.
It is good. Oat flour, waffles.
Just the right amount of, it's just perfect amount of sweetness to it.
Yeah, all good things in it.
You can taste the cinnamon.
A little bit of that protein powder.
Yep.
Let's try the avocado toast. I could have made this look prettier. I could have whipped it up in a nice like guacamole kind of thing. And really easy, good.
Real good.
So these are a couple more things you can incorporate in your diet, as well as you guys at home.
That stuff is cheesy. It tastes like, it really does taste cheesy.
Just sticking with the diet and exercising. 40 pounds. So it does, it works. And if you guys want to try it out, check out Dr. Esselstyn. Try out just eating healthier, more whole foods. Take out that processed foods, because you don't even eat processed foods anymore. You eat no meat, no dairy.
No.
On your cheat days, basically you had some vegan ice cream, which reminds me, I promised him that I would give him one cheat food when he got through this and he got under 200 pounds. So I have a couple things to show him. The first thing are these hippies, because we got a bunch of samples of these when I was at the expo a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So these basically they're like cheese puffs or something.
Yep.
Did you like those when you were younger? So these are like vegan version of those. So this is just a sample pack. Grab one of those and try one. Tell me what you think. He hasn't tried a lot of vegan foods out there, just whole foods that he makes. So these are good? All right, so I'll leave a couple packs with you. And then the other thing, so when we were little, we've known each other since we were like 6 or 7. That's a long time, probably 30 years we've known each other, more than 30 years. And when we were little, our big thing was peanut butter cups, Reese's peanut butter cups, but they're not vegan. So I brought vegan Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cup. These are one of my favorites. We still have brunch to finish, but why don't you, this is your cheat food, this is your prize, I guess. He's not gonna eat like this all the time, but I promised him I'd give him a peanut butter cup, so there you go.
Yeah, that's good.
It is good. And
It's a good treat.
they're comfort foods. I mean, it's not like a health food, but it's a lot better for you than the Reese's peanut butter cups. So
It's real good.
yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was educational. And if you guys have any questions, let us know in the comments below. If you have any more questions for Jay, maybe we'll do a follow-up video later on and see how his journey is going. And other than that, don't forget to thumbs up the video. That helps us a lot. Subscribe, survive, watch out for zombies, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna finish my waffle.
Finish that.
Yeah. What Dr. Esselstyn says, if you're going to use a sweetener, which I know you don't like a lot of sweeteners,
Mm-hmm.